Hello. Uh, Hi, Nidhi Saxena ji. Am I audible? Pratap Malladi this side. Just want
Hello,
to confirm.
Pratap sir. How are you?
I'm
Yes,
doing.
you are
Uh,
audible, sir.
I'm doing fine and well, sir. Thanks for asking me. Uh, how are you doing, sir?
All good, sir. Thank you.
And thanks.
Let's just wait couple of minutes, sir, and then we'll start right away.
Nevertheless, we can please.
Okay. And sir, we would request to switch on your camera so that learners could see you. Thanks a lot.
So anyway, I do have a internet bandwidth problem. Better, I'll just switch off video because anyway I'll be sharing my presentation, right? Hope it makes sense, sir.
Yeah, yes. During presentation, if you want,
I will do.
you
No
will.
worries, but let me because uh, anyway, I'll be keeping on sharing the presentation, right? That
Okay.
should make it because to
Sure.
consume the bandwidth accordingly.
Okay. Okay. No problem. It's quite understandable. So, hello everyone. I would request Shreya ma'am to start with the introduction part and welcoming our guest, speaker Mr. Pratap Malladi, for today's session on data analytics. He's a data analyst, or people call him data scientist as well. So, go ahead, Professor Shreya Singh Rathore, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir, and a very warm welcome to one and all present here in today's session. It is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce to you today an individual whose professional journey is highly inspiring, our expert for today. So he has 16 years of dynamic experience in strategic digital analytics, coupled with proficiency in cutting edge technologies like GA4 technology, universal analytics. Our esteemed guest is a true trailblazer in his field. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Pratap Malladi, sir, an expert in the realm of digital analytics and marketing. Mr. Malladi has a remarkable track record of cultivating business growth through e-partnership and optimizing digital operations across multiple geographies. His expertise extend beyond technical abilities as he is also skilled in agile scrum leadership, marketing automation, and the application of machine learning in digital context. So, with a comprehensive skill set that includes data driven decision making, strategic business development, and agile project management, Mr. Malladi sir has been at the forefront of driving innovation and excellence in his field. His experience completely spans across various roles, simply from serving as a senior data analyst and analytics practitioner at a leading MarTech organization firm to providing consulting experiences in marketing and data science at 360 DigiTMG. So, with notable achievements, punctuates Mr. Malladi's career from driving enhancements in multi channel marketing effectiveness to forging strategic partnerships that accelerates growth. His dedication to excel and passion for leveraging data to drive actionable insights are truly commendable. Furthermore, Mr. Malladi has not only excelled in professional spheres, but somehow he has also been actively engaging in sharing knowledge and his expertise with others. So he has also delivered several guest lectures in different institutions. So, with a rich academic background, he comes up with an impressive amalgamation of certifications and additional courseworks. And Mr. Malladi encapsulates the spirit of continuous learning and professional development. So, it is indeed a privilege to have Mr. Malladi with us today. And I hope that his wealth of knowledge will make today's expert session a very enlightening and enriching experience for all of us. So over to you, Maladi sir.
Thanks a lot for your wonderful introduction because even I haven't gone through all my profile. You took me a decade back again. Thanks for that. Covering all. That's really good. So before I begin, a very good morning to all of you. Before diving into the introduction, as Shreya Singh, Madam already said about, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the entire esteemed organizing team, including Nidhi Saxena ji, for organizing this session. I am really thrilled to part of this event and eagerly anticipate the valuable discussions and learnings that we can do during this session. So, without further, allow me to introduce myself in a very short to whatever Nidhi Shreya Singh Madam has said. So, as you can see, I'll just share my screen, and probably that would be really good for you to see. Can I?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Thank you. No worries. I'll be switching off my camera and on my camera at times. Don't worry, because this is only for the consuming the internet bandwidth. There should be no disruptions. Any questions before you have at any point of time, just keep in chat. We'll take all the questions because I might cover your question probably in the next slide. Basically, might be so. Just go through the focus on the entire session with the time we have, limited time we have. If you have any questions, just put across in the chat. Definitely, after the session, once we have a Q&A, we can take over there. I'll try my level best to answer that question. If I'm not able to answer your question at that point of time, I'm just a link. I'm going to share my mail ID. LinkedIn connects over to you. You can just drop. Feel free to drop in message regarding any questions you have. Hope it makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And please be very much interactive. Let's be very much interactive. It's not so at least whenever I do any session with any colleges, what uh, the way I do it, rather than more from a academic perspective, already the one which you are already into, I want to show you the what exactly reality in industry is happening basically, so that you can intersect between the academics. There will be an intersection between the academics and the industry. The connection should synonymously, the connection should yield a very strong rapport once you come outside to the market and start searching for any opportunity. So you know that exactly, and accordingly you can tweak. That's what my main intent is. So you might have you can see multiple of curated slides with me, but that is primarily focused on industry. Whatever I feel at this point of time is very much relevant to what of the subject we are speaking, and that provided that after that uh, try to out of this 45 or 50-minute session, try to get at least, I feel that after the 10 minutes of the after the session ends, at least you should think that, oh, this is what 1 2 3 key takeaways I have learned from this session. Now I can just go and Google out or chat gpt, whatever it might, to enhance that and immerse those whatever you learned in this session. So I feel that should be done. Please, uh, for any other questions, feel free. I'll be there for you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And without wasting a moment, let me share my screen. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Mhm. Please confirm me whether you are able to see my screen with the presentation which I was running through?
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for that. Thanks for confirming. So as you know already, basically we will just to give heads up on what exactly my role is. You can just before I just get into, I am dropping my this is what my profile is. Anytime feel free to connect over here. I'm just putting it also on chat for you all to connect across. Feel free to drop me a request. So as Shreya ji mentioned quickly about me, so I carry almost 16 years of experience 16 years of experience in the fields of data analytics, digital marketing, and more business development. So, my passion always lies in harnessing the power of technology, data, and innovative solutions that can deliver some ROI basically for the organizations I work with. So, throughout my career, I have honed the many skills in the areas like using data to inform strategic decision and optimize the marketing efforts to get the maximum ROI, fostering long-term trust-based relationship with clients, which I feel is very, very important of any part of the role, which helps to drive satisfaction and loyalty through the effective communication and delivery. So then on project management skills, which ensure that efficient and timely delivery of results. So in terms of tools and technologies, I am very well versed with wide range of office productivity, digital web analytics, digital data visualization tools. Of course, not very much limited to data science, but also data science and project management tools. So additionally, as Shreya ji said, I have the privilege of sharing my insights and expertise through uh, delivering sessions at the reputed colleges, more on digital marketing and data analytics. So that's all. You can just Google. I'm just scrolling through. You can see my recommendations, whatever it might be, the skills, everything. You can go through my profile and just to know about me. So anyway, I'm excited here to be here today and look forward to sharing the learning from the whatever I have as part of my knowledge. So without going further, I'm just sharing my screen, my presentation. Uh, am I audible, right? I'm not going fast, right? Please let me know if you want me to be low. The intent is to make you understand very clearly. Is it okay, right? The pace is okay, right?
Yes, sir. I think we we got responses yes and mix. So I think pace is fine enough.
Okay. So yes, as we'll be discussing more about the future of marketing analytics today. So again, whatever I was saying, just on a high level, I just made this slide. That's okay. You can just go through. Yes. Before that, I want to know, like, if you can see this from this slide. I just want to know because either you call it as a data analytics, marketing analytics, data science, machine learning, deep learning, any other AI, whatever it might be. So, what is the main thing behind all of this is data. So, if you are seeing the screen, so what I say, if you see what is happening on internet on a minute, every minute of the day, so you can see that there must almost 3.5 billion chats, 3.5 billion Snapchats created, 66K photos and videos are shared on Instagram, uh, 350K tweets sent, 2.1 million people active on the Facebook, 20.8K active users on LinkedIn. So what all this means? What all this means? So it's nothing but the sheer volume of data generated every minute on the internet. which underscores the critical importance of data for business in today's digital landscape. So as I say, data, what I mean is data serves as the lifeblood for modern organization, which is providing valuable insights that helping in driving strategic decision making, enhancing customer experiences that fuels innovation. So you see the vast amount of data is being generated. What we are going to do by harnessing the power of, whether you call it as a marketing analytics or a data analytics, what businesses can gain a deeper understanding of their target audience. They can uncover some hidden patterns, trends, and also can anticipate market shifts with greater accuracy. So, in a such a way that enables them to tailor their products and services, marketing strategies to meet, evolve in a consumer demands and preferences. You know, na, always you might have heard about a quote, "Customer is king." So when you come across to your journey, you will know more, you will hear more about customer experiences and digital experience, CX and DX. Okay. So just keep noted of these things, these terms, customer experiences, digital experiences. So what I mean is that moreover, data driven with this velocity, volume of data is being generated. So ultimately it's giving a uh, it's opening a door for data driven insights which empower businesses to optimize their operations, streamline their process. They can also mitigate risk more effectively, even from, let us say, from supply chain management to inventory optimization, fraud detection, personal recommendation, anything. Data driven organizations can help to identify the inefficiencies, mitigate the potential threats, and wherever there is, they can capitalize on new opportunities. So what I mean is, in today's hyper competitive business environment, data has become a strategic asset, both which separates the industry leaders from laggards. So those organizations that are leveraging data very effectively to inform their decision-making process and drive actionable results are better positioned, because in increasing very competitive environment, also all you know, and the dynamic marketplace. So ideally, this is what the current slide is meant for. If you see this slide, so these are the amount of innovative companies, basically. You can just Google out with the name of the behind the designation of the CEO, one of the innovative companies. So what they are saying, in the end, you should only measure and look at the numbers that drive action. Yes, please, Surya Pratap Singh. I'll stop here.
Surya Pratap Singh, if you want to ask question, you are allowed to, or please drop it in the chat box either ways.
Yeah, you can, please. Surya Pratap Singh, please drop your any questions you have in the chat box. We can take it further. Okay, so I'm just going through. So if you can look after this current slide, which I'm showing you across, you can see that what Alex Pinger is saying. He's the CEO of Quintly. In the end of, you should only measure and look at the numbers that drive action, meaning that the data tells you what should do next. So he's very much focused, giving a very much clear indication that data is one being the new oil, where again it can drive the growth. If you see the current slide, what it is saying, data, see, you can see multiple CEOs across fast forward. These are all the innovative and present generation companies, Salesforce, VMware, not only the one which are more innovative as of now, but you can also see the some more laggards in the industry. So what they are all saying, data is a tool for enhancing intuition. Hilary Manson is saying very clearly. Now, you see Leslie, what she's saying, you have to gain a deeper understanding of the consumer as a whole person, 360 degrees. try to know more about the consumer in 360 degrees, will help you to recommend consumer preferences. What she means is, then what Mark Benoff is saying, the chairman CEO of Salesforce, the world is being reshaped by the convergence of social, mobile, cloud, big data, community, and other powerful resources, which we were seeing in the earlier slide. So the combination of these technologies unlocks an incredible opportunity to connect everything together in a new way and dramatically transferring the way we live and work. And what Pat Gelsinger is saying, data is the new science, big data holds it. So with this, it's not only limited to marketing analytics data, you take it to the financial data, you take healthcare data. What exactly, like data or data science or marketing analytics, it's simply like A plus B whole square formula. So if I ask you where this A plus B whole square, which industry this A plus B whole square formula is applied to, it depends, right? It depends upon the nature of the business problem and the type of the industry it is applied to. But the formula is never changed. The same way the data is too. Please confirm me. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So what exactly is marketing analytics is? So if you see this marketing analytics, drive goals, improve UX, optimize ROI. So what exactly is like marketing analytics? Can, as per with respect to the definition, what is you are seeing on the current slide, marketing analytics is having a special pair of glasses that help businesses see and understand their customers better. So what I mean is, it's all about using data and numbers to figure out what customers like and what they do and how they behave. So you can think of this way. When you visit a website, for example, when you visit a website, every click you do on the website, the scrolling you do, and the purchase you make, which make you leaves behind, definitely leaves a trail of data. Everything can be tracked mostly. So what marketing analytics do? It collects and analyzes these trails of data to uncover valuable insights of the consumer. So what I mean is, for businesses, so marketing analytics is like having a secret decoder that reveals what's working and what's not working in their marketing efforts. So it helps them to set clear goals, like reaching more customers or selling more products. So by understanding this, how they can plan like how customer interact with their websites, ads, social media posts. So businesses can change to improve their experiences for these customers, right? So what I mean is that for the customers, making the, if you take website as an example, you can make the website more easier to navigate and can send more personalized emails, more personalized ads to the right people at the right time. So what I mean is, in a nutshell, marketing analytics is like a superpower for businesses, helping them to see their customers more clearly, improve their experience, and make smarter decisions to grow their bottom line. So if you see the types of data available, basically, so you see structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. So what is structured data? So structured data is like, it's a neatly organized. Let me take a small example. So structured data is more like a neatly organized scoops of ice cream, which have specific label, making it easy to find and use. Okay, so that comes your numerical data, which is organized properly, right? It has a proper organizing. Okay, so that was structured data is. And what semi-structured data is, if you take again the ice cream example, semi-structured data is like with ice cream with toppings, offering some organization, but not as rigid. So you can see the examples by emails, by inbox, tweets, organized. They are semi-structured. They are not in a proper way, right? Mostly. Uh, what is unstructured data? Unstructured data is, yes, your logs, your system logs, computer logs, your online reviews, videos. So unstructured data is like a messy pile of mix up ice cream and toppings with lack of clear organization, and it requires more effort to work with. So as I said, right, mostly the different data sources in marketing. So you will be dealing with, there are multiple, as I told you, right? There are multiple data sources available in marketing. So that has given like enough importance to what marketing analytics is basically. So you have customer information data, which collects demographic data, interest and their preferences, customer lifetime value, which we'll discuss at the latter part, propensity to purchase. You have a financial data, you have a campaign performance data. Campaign performance data is applicable for any industry across all the organizations. You have a market research data, your primary research or secondary research, whatever you call. Market research data is available. Customer feedback data is very, very critical, as you already know that. So where customer feedback data will comes from, your social media, your ratings and rankings, your inbound calls, chatbot interactions, call center notes, survey data, things which falls under customer feedback data. The customer behavior data, yes, this is very, very important to considering like uh, mostly B2C companies in nature. The transaction history of the customer, the way the website behavior, the way they are using the mobile app, all these different wide angle, different data sources. And what I mean to say is you can build or you can create, you can develop multiple use cases considering this variety of data sources available in the marketing analytics. Now, yes. So what exactly the marketing analytics mean? So marketing analytics is the process of tracking and analyzing data from marketing efforts. So what exactly its goal is? To reach quantitative objectives. To reach quantitative objective. So like you assume, like, for example, imagine you are playing a game and your goal is to score some points. So in marketing analytics, reaching quantitative objective means it's like setting specific point targets for your game, right? Everything should be quantified, numbers oriented, very clearly. So if you can take another example, like let us say that you are selling some cookies and your goal is to sell 100 cookies by end of the week. That's a quantitative objective. It's clear, it's measurable, everything should be measured. Everything should be measured. So just like aiming to score a certain number of points in a game, in marketing, your goal is to achieve specific numbers, whether it is selling a certain number of products, gaining certain number of customers, reaching at a certain level of sales revenue. So this quantitative objectives help you focused and give you something concrete to work towards. That's what it is mean to. So for this, what do you need to do? When I say objectives, what do you need to do? You need to define the objectives very clearly. You have to define your objectives and goals very clearly. So what you want to achieve? You have a data. You have seen there are wide angle sources of data available. Now, with the respect to the business problem, use case you are going to solve, what do you want to achieve with the data? Whether you want to improve customer engagement, whether you want to increase sales, whether you want to optimize marketing campaigns, what is your specific objective? So based upon that, what ideally your next step would be, you need to collect relevant data. So out of the different data sources you are available, you need to find out which is relevant, closely relevant to your objective. So this could include like customer, you might require only customer demographics data. You might only require website traffic data. You might only require sales transaction data. You might require only social media interactions data. So whatever you are choosing, collecting the relevant data, it should align with your goals and provide meaningful insights. So then of course, in a crisp idiom, what I mean is there is a strategy process followed in data science or analytics, whatever you mean, there's a methodology called as CRISP-DM, Cross Industry Standard Process Data Mining Framework methodology, which have all these steps, like you say, defining the objectives, collecting the relevant data, cleaning and organizing the data in a proper format, then analyzing the data, interpreting the insights, making informed decision out of from the outputs, and monitoring the data recurringly. So these are the different steps, and ensure always the data privacy and security is always the topmost priority. Then finally, what you will do is you will communicate your findings in terms of reports, in terms of any visualization which you want to share with your leadership management. So out of this process, iteration and improvement is always the main, the last and least, but it's always a continuous action which helps to evaluate and refine, because data keeps on flowing, right? Like live stream data, if we take consider about. So we need to continuously evaluate and refine your data practices, which can improve the effectiveness and efficiency. I'll just no, so any issue with my voice? Am I audible? Please confirm.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
No, sir, it's audible.
Audible, because I'm seeing,
No,
brother.
only for Suryansh there was a issue, so I think it's at his end.
And the session is interactive.
Yes, it is, sir, because we are getting a lot of questions from the learners, but we are not asking you at this point of time.
Okay, please keep in chat. Definitely. Please put the same questions in chat. Let me take. Definitely, we'll try best level to answer your questions. Okay. So let's dive in. Correct. So now you have a data, but you should also know how the data should be used. So the current one, as per what you are seeing in the slide, basically to inspire ideas, creativity, to learn from success and failure, to optimize your approach. Aside to this, on very high level, to give, first thing is discrimination. What I mean, so discrimination means data should not be used to discriminate against individuals or any other groups based upon their characteristics such as race, gender, age, religion, or any sexual orientation, because this will disproportionately impact certain demographic and perpetuate your systematic biases. So you have to be very careful. And data should not be manipulated or misrepresented to support a preconceived agenda or a narrative. Because avoiding, like, say, like cherry picking data points will omit information that will skew perceptions or deceive stakeholders. You have to be very careful about this. Then about the privacy violations. So data always should not be used in a ways that will violate individuals privacy rights, right? Or any pie data, what we call is their personal information, basically. So always we need to respect the data privacy regulations. You know that GDPR and EMEA has strong violations on that, especially. So what I mean is respect data privacy regulations and try to obtain appropriate consent before collecting, storing, or using personal data. So in our organization, basically, it's very clear. Like, we are not supposed to use the pie data. That is a must and me. So we do analysis excluding the pie data with some linking. So next, so unauthorized access, because this is the industry of digital transformation. So you have to make sure that data should not be accessed without proper authorization. So try to avoid unauthorized access to sensitive data, and ensure always that only authorized personnel have access to the data, which includes confidential information. So there are some other factors like data monetization and unintended consequences. So and data also should be not used without awareness of potential biases, because it will again throw a wrong message. We should know the without potential biases or without or limitations in terms of data collection, analysis, or interpretation process. Take necessary steps to mitigate the bias to ensure the fairness and integrity of the data-driven practices. This is very, very, very important. I think most of you know about the types of analytics basically. So again, descriptive analytics, diagnostics analytics, predictive analytics, prescriptive analytics, cognitive analytics. So what exactly descriptive analytics means? So as it's showing like how many buyers bought AC in the month of December the previous years. So what exactly descriptive analytics will do? What it involves in summarizing the historical data to understand past performance and trends. So for example, let us say that AC, let us take AC an example which is showing over here. If AC manufacturer analyzes sales data from the last year, he can analyze the data from the last year and he can identify patterns in demand across different regions, so that where actually these ACs are being sold more, where these ACs are being sold less. So this help him to determine which tweaks certain models of the ACs which are the best sellers and in the markets accordingly, right? So the type of model which is being best sold in that market might not be sold in the other market. So, and descriptive analytics keep on helping solving such kind of problem. Now coming to diagnostic analysis. So why did it happen? So diagnostic analytics focus mainly on identifying the reasons behind past performance or you say outcomes. So why did it happen? For example, in the same AC case, why did the ACs, the certain type of AC models were sold less in that market? Why there is, for example, he can investigate like by seeing that the data, why there is a sudden drop in sales in a particular region through diagnostics analysis. They can discover, he can discover that the decrease is like linked to might be any other competitor has jumped with some other additional features, or else there is no heat wave in that area. There are multiple reasons side basically. So with the data, he can analyze that. That's what diagnostic analytics is. Now coming to predictive analytics. So predictive analytics, as the name says, that it's predictive, prediction. So it will take historical data to forecast the future outcomes and trends. So what in the AC scenario, the AC manufacturer can predict, has predicted that the increase where in entire 12 months life cycle, he can predict that yes, during summer for this course of months, there is a high demand for ACs, and these are the models which are more in demand. So they use predictive analytics to anticipate which models will be high in demand, to adjust so that he can adjust his production schedules, right? And also the inventory levels to meet the customer needs. So this is what about the predictive analytics. Now coming to prescriptive analytics, prescriptive analytics is basically simple, in a very layman, when you are suffering from fever or from any illness, you go to a doctor. So he'll ask you a certain set of questions from when the fever started, what you are feeling, any other uncertainties, etc. Based upon that, so he recommends specific action or specific strategy to get cured, right? So in the same way, when we think about when we see about the AC things, AC manufacturer things, so to the manufacturer using the prescriptive analytics can optimize their pricing strategy. So he can by analyzing those marketing dynamics, he can just take a call on competitor pricing, customer preferences, which really help him to identify the opportunities to offer targeted discounts or promotions on certain models to gain customer traction, which in turn boosts sales and market share with maintaining profitability. Ideally, that's what the business is as of today, right? So then comes the cognitive analytics. So this is one. So cognitive analytics, as you have seen that it has covered the entire 360-degree view when data informs the right decisions and the right action right now in the right context. So what it means is it involves advanced technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning. So with that, they can simulate the human thought process and make sense of complex data. For example, uh, in the same AC manufacturer case, he can use cognitive analytics to analyze customer feedback. For example, uh, forget about the AC thing. We can take another example, Flipkart. Let us take e-commerce, online e-commerce, say Flipkart. So whenever you buy any product on the Flipkart, and when you use it, before buying the product, I assume that most of you read the reviews, right? You see that how the other customers used the products, what is their experience by using that product, what they felt. So you will read all those reviews. Then based on reviews, definitely you might take a call basically. Okay, so that's what in there is a advanced technique that is what we call as NLP on sentimental analysis. Okay, based upon the so it is influencing you, right? Your sentimental influencing those reviews, whatever they have left in that, influencing your sentiments, right? So in the same way, when we take the AC manufacturer thing, whatever the earlier customers have left the feedback, their social media sentiments. So by leveraging this NLP, the sentimental analysis algorithm, he can gain some deeper insights, saying that, for example, out of this, say, 1,000 reviews which are left for the product, 60% of the customers are saying that product is good. 25% is saying the product is not up to the mark. And other are in neutral stage. So he can focus on 25 plus the other percentage to see that what makes them, what are their comments, why they are saying that this product is negative. So such that he can take a call to improve the product's experience, which eventually contributes to the customer experience, so that he can fine tune his product with different features to enhance his brand reputation. Yes, going ahead. So some of the use cases. So see, basically each and every types of analytics, whatever you have, multiple use cases, but few of them, which I was eventually working on basically. So like say customer churn, I cannot, due to the time limitation, I cannot discuss more about, but I will take very high level of few of things. So you say, which is very important, right? Customer churn, customer lifetime value, customer segmentation. So next best action, predictive maintenance, product propensity. So what exactly customer churn analysis? So for example, you take a telco, your Airtel, you might be Airtel subscriber. So you take as a telco, for example, considering mobile service provider as a this one. So you opted for a, say, like you are a Airtel subscriber, for example. Then what Airtel can do? Airtel has like millions of customers in India, right? They have millions of customers across India. So every month, for example, some other operator is providing better services, for example, better than Airtel in terms of pricing, in terms of product, in terms of discounts, etc., whatever it might be. So what ideally you will do, definitely, mostly you will try to switch to the other operator who is giving the better features. So this is where customer churn analysis will help. So for example, even we can take like it implies to Netflix, YouTube, whatever the OTT players are here. So if you take Netflix, for example, if they notices, for example, Airtel notices there is a decline in subscriber retention among specific audiences. immediately they by viewing their history, their engagement patterns, by studying about their feedback, so they can identify common characteristics among churned subscribers, or else like say why they are declining that, decreased interaction, and uh, with personal recommendation, so that negative reviews basically they can come over with some overcome with the negative reviews from that content. So what I mean is, either it is Airtel or Netflix, with these insights, they develop targeted retention strategies, such as they'll offer some exclusive content, personalized recommendation. They can engage because they can proactively, even the customer call center personnel can, you always try to engage, try best to engage you proactively, so that they can reduce the churn rates. Now coming to the customer lifetime value. So customer lifetime value, basically customer lifetime value is nothing but it entirely the quantifies that total revenue a subscriber is expected to generate over their entire subscription period. For example, you subscribe, for example, to Netflix for a 3 months plan or a 6 months plan or a 9 months plan. So Netflix calculates customer lifetime value for different subscriber segments based on their historical viewing behavior, subscription plans, engagement metrics, subscription tenure. So, so this helps them to identify who are high value subscribers, who consistently watch premium content. So you see now, you can always see that there will be some premium content. There is some content which you can always see that. So by including uh, by considering customer lifetime value, so they can identify the high value subscribers who consistently watch premium content, engage with interactive features, so that they can recommend the same thing to service to the others also. So by understanding these different subscriber segments, it helps Netflix to prioritize subscriber acquisition efforts, and it can tailor content recommendations accordingly, optimize their subscription offerings so that they can always stay with them, giving them maximize their long-term revenue and subscriber loyalty. So the next one. So sentiment analysis we were always already discussed, right? That's in the earlier case. So this is the other part, the other add on to the previous slide. So marketing mix modeling. This is the very hot modeling method which is adapted by all industries, and the trend is growing. This market mix modeling is going like anything in the market today by the organization, because marketing marketing mix modeling, what exactly says that it quantifies the effectiveness, because the organizations invest in multiple channels today. The customer is reaching the product from multiple touch points, right? So multiple touch points, multiple channels across. So what MMM will say, so it quantifies the effectiveness of various marketing activities and their impact on KPIs. I mean to say key performance indicators, such as subscriber growth, retention, and so it involves like a period of 2 years historical data. Basically, organization will consider more 2 years historical data, the marketing expenditure they invested basically on promotional activities, competitive factors, and external variables to assess their contribution to the business outcomes. So with respect to the Netflix, we can just consider an example like, so Netflix Netflix conducts marketing mix modeling analysis to evaluate the effectiveness of wide angle different channels and campaigns driving subscriber acquisition and retention. So they analyze this data on advertising spend, like you say, social media engagement, their email marketing campaigns, their content releases, and also their pricing strategies. So also there will be some external factors like marketing trends, competitor analysis, competitor actions. So by applying some MMM models such as statistical techniques like uh, regression models, regression analysis. So this will help like more focused on subscriber metrics such as conversion rates, churn rates, customer lifetime value. So this analysis helps the Netflix to reveal insights such as optimal allocation of, they can now allocate the budget optimally across all channel, which is the most effective messaging strategy for them. What is the ideal time for any content releases? What is and the potential ROI of marketing investment. So this is the way the MMM model will help Netflix basically, and similarly it also follows for the other products. Now overall, we have in the previous slides we have seen many like, right. So what exactly it consists of? Today, the data today in terms of data people, the capabilities of the data, the tools and software, the use cases approach. Basically, what does it consist of today? So what you can do today? Okay, so for example, let us take like today's data consists of real-time interactions, as you know, behaviors and preferences of individual. So this includes like not limited but to website visits or social media interactions, purchase history, any customer support inquiries. So near term, what does near term mean? What you want to be able to do in the near term, in like say next to 6 to 12 months. So near term data after 6 to 12 months, where will be you in the position in terms of the data people. So you will have some short, you can have some short term trends data preferences. You can see a changes in behavior which can be observed in the 6 to 12 months of data. So there might you will have some data related to seasonal variations, marketing campaign responses. So you can also understand what are your ideal customer preferences. So that what it's mean to near term. So considering that to medium term, so medium term data, basically what do you want to be able to do in the medium term? So it encompasses of larger term trends. So considering the shift in market dynamics, the ideally, yeah, please, Pankaj Thakur, please drop your question in the chat. Uh, we can discuss from there. We can take it from there. So what I mean is like medium term data encompasses of basically longer term trends that it's the ideal period considered is almost 1 to 3 years of data. So this could include like demographic changes, regulatory developments, and industry disruption. So similarly, like long term data too, which is almost you say 3+ years of data. So in terms of people, in terms of capability, in tools or software, what we use for the customer analytics platforms, the social media learning tools. So that varies across from today to near term. It's like the consecutive plan what you'll be having for the next go. So you can see basically, I don't want to go more into this slide, but ideally you can see like how use cases of different one of the Fortune companies, how they are using uh, marketing analytics, different use cases, how they are leveraging marketing analytics. So the one blue line, which I have the blue colored basically. So you can observe that if you can. So ideally, what exactly what they are saying is for many, if you see the Procter and Gamble, there you see they are leveraging market analytics, digital marketing campaigns, customer targeting, improve ROI. If you see the Amazon, also take the picture of Amazon, you are seeing customer shopping experiences, recommended product based, then Walmart customer shopping patterns, then Coca-Cola consumer preferences. So ideally, what they are saying. So there, it's very clear. Like it's clear is that success in business hinges on understanding and meeting the needs of customer. Customer is king here. So always we need to pinpoint the right audience segments, optimizing resource to maximize returns, to deliver a seamless, personalized shopping experiences, right? So using data analytics, what we can do, we can anticipate future trends, tailor recommendation accordingly, adapt strategies to align with evolving the customer preferences, emerging market dynamics, so that by dwelling into this customer behavior or shopping patterns or whatever you call emerging trends, organizations are focusing more to develop deeper connections that will in turn help them to drive revenue growth and maintain a competitive edge in a ever-changing landscape. So Netflix. So I would recommend everybody to read Netflix growth story. So how Netflix, the testament basically. So how Netflix growth story is a testament to its innovative use of logistics and analytics, how they revolutionized the entertainment industry. Initially, no, hopefully I assume that you might aware that initially Netflix started as a DVD rental service company. Then now it is like a global streaming giant by okay, length and breadth. So you can read you can just Google out on this and you can read about that, how this giant, global streaming giant, leveraged their cutting edge technologies using data driven strategies, and how logistics also played a pivotal role in the success. So now coming to the point, what exactly the marketing analyst will do basically. So in a nutshell, like marketing analytics will do data analysis, as I told, like discussed about the crisp DM framework, right? So he will do marketing, he will do data analysis, he'll collect the data, he'll organize and analyze the data related to any various marketing activities. You say you can consider as a campaigns data, customer care, advertising campaigns data, customer demographic data, website traffic data, or sales performance, any data you call it. So you start doing applying the statistical methods and analytical tools, extracting the data to extracting some actionable insights from the data. Then he involves in market research. Then he involves in the performance tracking. He also involves in the predictive modeling, reporting and presentation, A by B testing. No, sorry. Just one. So which is not limited to. So there are primarily these are the most of the roles where a marketing analyst is involved. I'll just, time is running up. I'll go a bit fast now. It's okay. So there are multiple roles across. If you see the careers for marketing analytics, you have multiple roles as a digital. If you can do is just as a role wise, you can just Google out or search on LinkedIn about the role wise. You can see there are wide angle openings across the fields. Even you say you call it as a digital marketing data analyst, you call it as email marketing analyst, product marketing analyst, any multitude of roles across. As the data is there, there is multiple facets of roles are there. So you can just give a search on professional networking platforms like LinkedIn, etc. Now you can see wide angle roles are available for you. So this is a hot field, no doubt in that. Now this slide, I will take very less time. So if you see this slide, the hierarchy of the roles at each level. So you see like operational marketing level, strategic marketing level, then administrative marketing level. So what happens at just operation marketing level, the careers at operation marketing level. So at operation marketing level, this marketing analytics professionals, they focus more on executing day-to-day marketing activities. Okay. Day to marketing, like I said, you're right. Marketing analyst responsibilities, collecting and analyzing data related to any marketing campaigns, email open rates, website traffics, etc. So more related to those kind of responsibilities, where this operational marketing career level falls in. Now, next comes the strategic marketing lead. So at the strategic marketing level, so marketing, these professionals play more strategic role. Basically, they involved in shaping the entire overall marketing strategies and the initiatives. For example, they conduct uh, a market research and competitive analysis to identify the marketing trends. They develop predictive models. They involve in strategic planning and etc. So now coming to the administrative career level, yeah, administrative career level, it's more of a leadership roles, overseeing the implementation and management, how marketing analytic initiatives are helping the organization. Okay, so this includes the leading a team of analysts, data scientists, etc. So, what are the tools and skills required? I haven't not included Python, but definitely you need to consider Python. That's as a skill set, no doubt in that. So, if you see like 40% of 1% communication is as a blood to your body, that is essential, no doubt. Always keep on need to see the ways that you can improve the better communication, because we always work in a multicultural environment, considering all our MNCs in nature. So 41% communication, 71% Excel, to PowerPoint, SQL, Tableau. These are the some of the skills which are most demanded in the market. Some tools again to add on among other notable tools. Currently, my projects are more focused towards the Google Analytics 4. Just to add it. So in terms, so the final thing is that whenever you do any analysis, whenever whatever the last end process is, that mostly the visualization or presenting it to the top management. Like, so this is very, very important actually. That is the was the critical important. You should know to whom you are presenting basically, right? The audiences you are showing your visualization. So the with appropriate insights. So it doesn't mean like with you have included some images, pictures to show that, but what I can get out of the same. What I can get out of your entire crisp DM framework? What is the final of it where I can inculcate, implement the same in the businesses? This is what it means is. So, so this slide is okay. It's not more of. I just want to. So as we discussed, right, the marketing analytics there has been seen in previous slides. So sorry, I'm sorry. So the trends mostly is, AI based chat GPT, everything is coming now. AI, digital transformation, marketing automation. These are the consecutive things which you will be keep on observing. You need to keep on observing. More the entire world is going to paradigm shift of entire digital transformation. So marketing automation, where these are where the companies are focusing more on anything on automation, with its AI enabled, which helps them to increase the customer experience. They want to have some real-time data analytics. So the future is more towards this. And yes, these are the basically largest companies, marketing companies. I might like tomorrow, one or the other day, you'll be, if marketing analytics is your cup of tea, if you want to make your career in marketing analytics, you will see come across these companies. There's big companies. You will definitely Dentsu, Isobar, Saatchi and Saatchi, Wrap, Gray, Merkel, Proximity, everything. They're truly MNCs in nature, and they work on solving a multitude of problems to their clients in marketing analytics. So I just want to, I included this slide to show the companies basically which are truly international in nature, having always the opportunities basically. So now I think I'll just take the questions, but I think it's already we are timeout. No worries. But see, if you have any questions, you can just connect me on LinkedIn. I'll free feel to answer. You can just write me on mail. So to conclude, to conclude this, whatever we discussed in this pretty 42 or 50 minutes. So I assume that in today's session, I have provided a comprehensive overview of marketing analytics, how it is explored in multifaceted application methodologies, its strategic implications in modern business landscape. So we dwelled into various focus areas, including campaign performances, customer segmentation, marketing intelligence, analytics. So we have discussed about predictive modeling, descriptive analytics, etc. Like highlighting how each contributes to drive the marketing effectiveness, customer engagement, or what do you call the business growth. So what I say is, as we look to the future, the evolution of marketing analytics is like will continue to be shaped by advancement in technology. We'll see a lot of shifts in consumer behavior and the growing importance of data-driven decision making. So by embracing this data, the inclusivity, creativity, and the empowerment of individuals, so organization can harness the full potential of marketing analytics to drive innovation, foster customer centricity, and achieve sustainable business, basically. So considering this is the age of digital era. Uh, so so with this, I conclude my session. Basically, thanks for providing me an opportunity to the team, to the entire team of GLA University, and the participants attended this event. Uh, Thanking you. Over to you. With this, I'm just muting myself. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Pratap Malladi, sir. So I request Shreya ma'am to please unmute and do the vote of thanks. So meanwhile, sir, Shreya ma'am, okay, now she is able to unmute herself. So there was one couple of interesting question
Yeah.
that was, will AI advancement decrease the roles of the data analyst?
Yeah. See, this is a very good question, actually. Any industry, any industry you can consider, basically. If I was talking more, I was pointing more towards automation, right? I was saying digital transformation, automation, and let us consider the Chat GPT, which was evolved like anything in the span of 2 months. So even Chat GPT has a good capable of delivering relevant context, but ideally also somebody needs to train that, somebody needs to give appropriate prompts to the Chat GPT so that it can give you relevant context. So what I mean by that is, in any industry, you consider in any industry, you can automate, any automation can be done, as per my knowledge, is 60 to 70%. Still 30% is there where human intervention is must required. And I nevertheless say that other 60-70%, what do you need to do? You need to get exposure. You need to get exposure how to handle these skills. For example, considering ChatGPT, if you want to use ChatGPT properly, you should also know about how to give the proper prompts. You got it, no? So that you'll also always stay ahead with these tools. It's not only the tools are doing that, but how to use the tools, where to put the tools with respect to that business context is very important, right? So definitely it's not going to take away, but the only thing is that you have to upgrade yourself. You have to observe the tools. You have to learn that. You have to keep up the pace. Thank you. Hope I have answered your question.
Thank you, Pratap Malladi, sir. So over to you, Shreya ma'am, Professor Shreya Singh.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, madam, you're audible.
Yes.
Okay, so we all had a stimulating and insightful session today, and it has truly been an enriching experience listening to our esteemed speaker, Mr. Pratap Malladi, sir, for sharing his profound knowledge and expertise with us. So, on behalf of GLA University, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude to Mr. Pratap Malladi, sir, for sharing his depth of knowledge associated with marketing analytics as it has been truly remarkable, and your ability to convey such complex ideas in such a very clear and transparent and in a very engaging manner has somehow left us all very inspired. And your insights has not only broadened our understanding but have also sparked new ideas and perspectives within our learners. So you have also shared the LinkedIn profile so our learners can connect with you for the same. And your dedication to your field and willingness to share your expertise is highly commendable. We also want to thank you for finding out time out of your busy schedule to be here with us today. Your presence has added immense value to our Expert Talk series, and thank you once again. Thank you so much, Mr. Pratap Malladi, sir, for your enlightening talk. It has been an honorable opportunity to learn from you. Thank you so much, sir.
My pleasure,
Thank
madam. Thanks for this. Thanks
thank
for
you.
all. Looking forward
Last,
in your future. Yeah.
all
Looking
right.
forward for near such a thing. I think you're on the GLA university is really the students are really blessed with because they are almost they are in the right track. Whatever they are you are bringing, that's where the industry is. What I feel is universities, colleges, they need to conduct such kind of sessions, bringing in the industry experts, so that there'll be a proper intersection of what exactly they are learning in academics. To what's exactly happening in the industry. Might be within 40 to 50 minutes of this time, I might not able to cover many things are there. If you take marketing analytics like a C programming language, it's a C. So marketing analytics again is a big thing. But my objective of this session is at least a 10 to 15% of takeaways where they thought like apart from their academics, we learned these concepts, these tools, these technologies somewhere new in this 45 to 50-minute session, and whether there from there we can take it forward uh, to doing the self research and grow their knowledge and where they can implement to. That's what I was assuming with. But
Thank
thanks.
Very
you.
insightful session, sir. We welcome you and we look forward to have you again with us. Very
My
nice.
pleasure, madam. Thanks a lot. I'm looking forward.
Just a second, Pratap sir. So our director sir, Mr. Piyush, Dr. Piyush Mittal has joined.
Yeah.
So uh, over to you, Dr. Piyush sir.
Uh, Thank you, Dr. Pratap. This was a very enlightening session, I'm sure, for my all the learners. I really thankful for you joining us, taking us a time, and delivering this knowledge to our learners. Thank you very much, and we take pleasure in hosting you here, and
Thank you.
looking forward to have more sessions from your side so that our students can learn more. Because today the online learning is not just about going through LMS and all, where the experts come and share a lot of insight about the industry and how they can prepare themselves in the industry that's needs a lot of preparation, and the preparation and the guidance definitely can come from the experts what we are hosting for them, and you are one of them with us, and we are very thankful for your the time given to our learners.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir, and I'm sure my learners will be very happy and looking forward for more session from your side. Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks a lot, PhD, and thanks a lot for your kind words. I'm always looking forward. Uh, Empowering and enlightening students is always part and parcel because I always think myself from a student perspective in their boots because this industry is always evolving and there is a lot to learn. Whatever I was showing through today in this entire 40, 50 minutes presentation is not very much limited to. There is much more beyond that. But since there is a time limitation, since I cannot cover more than that, and uh, so that's where I feel that at least the students take 10 to 15% out of this session and they do their self research and they just come out with their innovative thoughts where they can apply in the real time industry. What I feel is that, and hopefully, thanks to the entire team of GLA University for doing such kind of sessions and encouraging the students. Really, that is a worthwhile too.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Shreya ma'am, you can end the session now.
So lastly, I would like to thank everybody who attended today's session, our faculty members, respected dignitaries, and our learners, because your active participation and thoughtful questions has actually contributed in making the session very successful. And probably in the upcoming week, we will be having a session again on work-life management by Mr. Lal, and we'll see you in that. So, Jay sir, over to you.
Thank you, Chairman. So thank you, Mr. Malladi sir. Thank you, Piyush sir and Professor Nidhi ma'am. And I thank all the learners for this active participation and being very active. You are typing a lot of questions. Yes, we could not address all. So as Mr. Malladi sir has shared his profile, his LinkedIn profile, if you want to be a data scientist. If you want some guidance, of course, as the facilitators of you, we are always available, and we thank Mr. Maladi sir for his extension of the help as well. So next week we would be having a session by Mr. Ram Prasad Lal, the scientist, who would be talking more on the leadership lessons. So that's the interesting part, scientists talking on the management aspect. Thank you everyone for joining this session. Thanks a lot.
Yes. So if you're okay with, I can take two questions of Pankaj Thakur and Shivaj Katre. Can I? And we'll
Yes,
end
sir.
up
Please,
there.
please.
Because yes, Pankaj Thakur ji, please go ahead.
Pankaj, you can type your question in the chat, and one of us will read and sir will answer it.
Shivaj Katre, what step can I take to enhance my profile for a career in the field of data analyst? So I think I have showed in my slides, I have shown you very clearly, right? What are the different skills required for you to. So what ideally you can do is basically see, considering you are still in academic, you have a good ample amount of time. What ideally you need to do is, for example, current industry is focused more on, like, if you want to choose web analytics, for example, you can't wear multiple hats. Let us say you want to choose web analytics. So if you want to choose web analytics, try to see that uh, learn more about Google Analytics, Adobe Analytics. So Google Analytics, it's free in nature. Try to know more about Google Analytics, how it is going to identify, how it is going to analyze website data, behavioral data, such kind of you try to prepare relevant use cases. Because if you are very good at using a chat GPT or Google search, provided that you will get use cases across, try to solve some use cases in the with respect to Google Analytics tool, which is available freely, and try to include in your profile. This is what I have leveraged. I have extensive knowledge on this tool. I am certified in this tool. I have applied my knowledge, my analytics on this kind of use cases. So that will give an immediate eyeball to a recruiter to or a hiring manager to hire you. So always keep on practicing. You have to see the data and you have to try to be able to observe. So for that, on the skill side, if you are very good at coding, try to also learn the Python. Python is most demanding, like Google Analytics, Python, Google Analytics, Tableau, a visualization tool. Definitely, combination of this tool will, at this point of time, if you try to spend some time on that, you will land in a very good opportunity. All the best, Shivaji Katre. Now, AST taking overall areas, what impact will be on data analytics? So, see that. For your question, simple answer is that just go to Google search or LinkedIn. Just search on LinkedIn or Google Chat GPT for data analysis. As I told you, right? Any automation, anything, 60% to we can automate that. The rest 40% definitely human intervention is must required, and this human should also able to work with the other 60% of the tool. You are getting me right? So there is nothing like that automation will going to disrupt. Yes, it is going to, but finally at the end of the day, it's the human intervention is right who is going to train that. So that is still there, sir. So I would request you to focus on the other side of the part rather than the this side. Okay, try to learn the tool, see that how you can do data analysis using chat GPT, what automations you can do in Excel with Python, etc. That try to have a gist on that. That is important, sir. I think most of the questions I think it's done with, sir. So entering in the field of data analysis, a fresher is challenging due to company's preferences. Sir, okay, your question is very BCom background, right? So what I mean to say is, see, data science or data analytics is applicable for all the industries as a plus B whole square formula. So now you are a BCom guy. Let us say you have two options over here. If you are you can choose one of the options, the digital marketing, or else considering you are a BCom guy, you can also get into the financial analytics. So try to know about financial analytics, how relevant tools and techniques are applied, how the relevant use cases are solved in financial analytics. So that will be helpful to you, no doubt in that. Try to go for an internship. Always you have to show to the employer what makes you unique. Sir, I learned this tool. My focus is only financial data. So financial data, whatever available on the net, I have gathered that data. I did this analysis. These were my findings. Put it on a GitHub. Place it on a cloud. Place it as a cloud. Put it that same thing on your profile and start sending. So that makes you unique, very unique. So please start doing some research and deep diving on that grounds. All the best, sir.
Thank you,
Yep.
Mr. Pratap, sir. So I think we haven't received more questions after that. I think Akash Shukla has raised his hand. No, I'm sure he hasn't typed his question so far.
How can get paid internship? See, so what ideally you need to do? First thing is that focus on improvising your profile. As I told you, right, just few minutes back, what are the factors I was saying that the way to improve. Then, for example, if you want to go with, let us say, digital marketing data, I want to get a landing digital marketing job. And I want to do analysis for digital marketing related projects, social media analytics. So what ideally you can do is go to LinkedIn, create your professional profile, search for digital marketing professionals like in a leadership role, like digital marketing, director of digital marketing, head of marketing. So directly, my request is that directly write to them. Sir, I am so and so, so and so. I have extensively studied on digital marketing. I have extensively learned this of the tools and did solve some use cases as best of my understanding. Please try to see whether I can help your organization. This is the way. This is the best way. Immediately, it will be triggered for a hiring manager. Okay, try to reach them. Definitely, I'm not talking about paid internship. I'm talking about a full-time opportunity. There are more chances that you will get a full-time opportunity over there. You're getting me, right? So otherwise, if it's taking time, sir, I'm not able to get now, but I'm trying from last 2-3 months, but I'm not able to. No worries, boss. There are some sites like Let's Intern, Internshala, Upwork. Lot of sites are there. You can just go and apply. There are free internships and paid internships. Don't worry about that paid internship. That is basically, the only thing is that at your level, try to see that whether you are getting internship or not. At least if you get an internship, you will get like the companies will observe you for three months. You can observe the company, what is the culture, you can know about the culture, their products, what are their use cases they are solving, and organization can also know about you, how you are, what skills you are bringing in them. If this thing is going really green, go green. Immediately the company will observe you as a full-time employee. So what I mean to say is it's all depend upon, don't blindly craft a resume. If you want anything, we can also take some special session on crafting a resume. That is also one of my specialty where I do. So more of hundreds of professionals have at least landed on so many jobs because nailing what exactly industry it requires. This is the way you need to think. You don't think that I prepared a resume, I just included what about my and just posted, I have not using. Definitely, you have ATS, application tracking system. Less than 3 seconds, it will make it very clear whether your resume should be go to the next level or should send out. So mostly 99% they'll send it out only because proper skills, you are not making any unique. Try to be unique yourself. That's what my say is always. Yes, LinkedIn is helpful, sir. LinkedIn is helpful for internship jobs. To be frank, getting certified getting out from such a reputed GLA university, I was observing what they not have. They have everything seriously. So getting out from such a university, you have everything. I have yesterday night I was have spent some time on the website. So you have everything there. My recommendation is you should get a direct job, not internship. So the only thing is that try to use LinkedIn. Try to optimize your resume to the best. If you want to optimize your resume to the best, you have to develop such skills, whatever we discussed in short length of time. Try to inculcate them and present it to any hiring manager. So probably if they require, we can do another 1 hour sessions going forward as per our time catch-ups again. Definitely, I'll do my help over there. Please. I think
Thank you.
because probably my shift is actually Central US shift. Yesterday I was wake up to 3 o'clock on the project meetings. So even I was awake till 3 p.m. I think my energy has not gone down. The
Sir,
energy is.
actually, I think I don't know where you get that much boost up.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
So you are
Because
very active by the way you speak, and you just keep listeners very active, like they have to follow you. So that's
thank
a
you so much.
new thing which I have learned today. Thank you for that as well. And I we will be ending this session. Thank you very
My
much.
pleasure,
And
sir.
we appreciate your time and efforts made. I know working in a different shift is very tiring and it's very challenging. So thank you for your time, sir.
My pleasure, sir. Thanks a lot. And let's stay connected on LinkedIn. Always there to for you to answer. Thank you, sir. Looking forward, madam. Thanks, Nidhi Saxena, madam. Thanks, Raya Singh, madam. And thanks all.
Thank you.
Have a good day. I'm just ending the session now.
Yeah, we are also. Thank you.